Hello, beautiful soul. I want to talk to you today about being uncomfortable with your money, my friend. We're going to talk about in this video why it's important, why it happens, and a couple of really quick, easy steps that you can take to move through it. Beautiful soul, I am Bree Firestone, the founder of the School of Betty and your money healer. Let's get started. All right, my friend, let's talk about being uncomfortable with money. This is super, super common. How does that show up in your life? Well, it can show up in two really polar opposite ways. Number one, you are spending money the minute you get the money, right? So money comes into your bank account, you have a payday, or you're getting a tax return, whatever it is, and all of a sudden, before you can blink your eyes, that money has disappeared, right? So you're spending it really quickly. You're barely even grasping onto it, yeah? The second thing is you are actually afraid to spend it. So very opposite, money comes in your door and you are spinning in the story that you don't know how to manage your money or it feels uncomfortable. And so that can show up where it's just sitting in an account, right? Not necessarily a bad thing, but if you have debt, if we can be leveraging that money or we can be growing that money in a different avenue, then it's not really serving you. So what's at the root of this? This is really what we want to get at. Like, why are we in this space where we feel uncomfortable with our money? The reality is most of that, if we go down to the layers, right? So we're all about healing the money wound. What's the wound that's at the root of the behaviors and the actions currently with our money? And for avoidance of money or just being in that space where we are uncomfortable with it, it's usually stemming from a fear wound, right? And that fear wound can go in a lot of different directions. It can be in the space of, I'm worried that I'm never going to have enough money. I'm worried that if I spend this money, it's not going to come back. But really at the root is, I'm worried that I don't actually know what I'm doing with it. Right? So it comes to a space of, I don't feel like I have the knowledge and the know-how to spend my money in a way that leverages it, that serves my highest and greatest good, right? And so how do we actually move through that? How do we start to heal that wound and get to a space where we're feeling more comfortable with money? Because here's the reality, my friend, we need to get comfortable with money. It's going to be part of your life every day for the rest of your life. You cannot avoid it. It's there. It's there, boo. We have to actually build a relationship with it. And that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on actually building a relationship with your money. Number one, I want you to be in awareness and gratitude of how money is serving you in a beautiful way, right? If you have the internet, if you are watching this video, if you have food on your table, a roof over your head, money is helping you do that. And so I want you to be in this space of practicing gratitude for that and recognizing it, right? We know what it feels like when we're in a relationship and we don't feel recognized and we don't feel like the other person is showing us gratitude, right? It doesn't feel good. So let's apply that to our money. I want you to be in awareness and gratitude of how money is serving you. Do that when you wake up in the morning. You can put reminders in your phone. I want you to constantly just be in this space. The minute you start to have a negative thought about your money, I want you to stop it. Not so. Say not so. And I want you to recognize where money is serving you, because the reality is we will find what we're looking for. So if you're looking for all the reasons why money is not serving you, guess what, my friend? You're going to find it. And that's not putting you in the headspace. That's not putting you in the thought pattern that we want you to be in. And those thought patterns, those emotions are impacting your actions with your money. So we want to start there in the brain. So start recognizing how money is serving you. Number two, just like any good relationship, when we are building a relationship, I want you to spend time with your money, right? When we are getting to know someone, or we're trying to mend something in a relationship, or we're trying to get reconnected, guess what we do? We spend time with that person. So I want you to spend time with your money. And this is the number one action I give all of my students when they first come into my classroom. And I want you to just look at your bank account every day for 5 minutes. Now, when you're looking at your bank account, it's really specific. I want you to just be in observance and curiosity. What did I spend my money on last week or yesterday? Right? No judgment. We're just looking at the numbers as numbers because they're just numbers, right? We get to remove the emotion from it. But right now, probably where you are in this space is it's hard to remove the emotion from it. So let's just look at our bank account every day for 3 to 5 minutes and be in curiosity. Number one, you're going to find some charges. You're going to find things. It's like, oh, I didn't cancel that membership after that 30-day trial, right? You're going to start to recognize some things in your cash flow, and that's a beautiful thing. But the most important thing is that you're in curiosity because we are simply just spending time with the money. Because if it's uncomfortable for you to look at your bank account now, what's uncomfortable will become comfortable. As you just start to spend a little bit of time with it, it's going to feel different, okay? Number 3, my friend, going back to our mindset, going back to our emotions and how we want to influence it, I want you to start saying nice things about your money, right? When we are in a relationship, friends, family, it doesn't matter. It can be romantic. Any type of relationship where you care about someone, we say nice things about them, right? We're happy that they're in our lives. And so a really easy way you can start to do this is when you are spending money, like you're swiping your card at the grocery store or at Target, I want you to say to yourself, thank you, right? Thank you for the abundance to be able to swipe this card. More, please. Thank you, more, please. That's it. That's all I want you to do, right? So I want you to start saying nice things, or there's more where that came from. You're going to catch yourself in this pattern of probably negative thoughts around your money, negative statements about your money. And we want to slowly start to shift that. Again, this is all about how do we build a relationship with our money? How do we look at our money as a relationship that we value, that serves us, that is a partnership, because we need it every single day in our lives. All right, beautiful souls, if this resonated with you, leave me a comment. Tell me how it's working. Subscribe, like. I'm so happy you're here. I'll see you soon.